Welcome back, everybody.
Heyo.
Are you ready for the
Yep.
finale?
All right, Sly. So what we gotta do is we gotta enrich this uranium and uh, put it on the giant bird.
Sly, have you ever heard of the Hindenburg?
Th- They say oh the humanity, but I never really understood why. Humans have been extinct for 1,000 years at least. They say clockwork was alive when the last human died.
So one thing I do like is in Sly 4, there's a whole world that takes place in like a prehistoric era. You can
Ooh, I'm
actually
always a
find
fan.
clockwork there too, I believe.
What is he like a kid or something?
No, I think he's still a robot.
What?
It's a silhouette, so you can't be sure, you know?
I think here's how I would handle. Here's what I'd do if I made a Sly game set in prehistoric times
That's a single level.
and the current. Huh?
It's a single level, so
I don't know. I think making a time machine and I think making a time machine or okay. Here's my pitch for a Sly game. Time heist.
that's
I don't
actually the
know.
plot of the fourth game.
God damn it. Okay, whatever. So my here's what I do for one that's like entirely set in a prehistoric uh setting. Um I would have there be um Bentley would have trouble adjusting with the lack of technology, so obviously he'd have to work with a local who's smart. It'd be a bird who has a name I can't think of. But then the twist at the end would be you learn um the twist would be that it turns out his someone calls him Professor Clockwork or whatever. I don't fucking know where I'm going with this. The twist being that the obvious twist being that he'd be like just a regular person back then.
He does hate the Cooper gang quite a bit.
Yeah, maybe whatever meddling they do, maybe after learning who he is that who he'll become, they try to stop that from happening, but end up causing it in the first place.
Okay,
But you
so
see, because they helped him as a child, that means all of his robots know what the word mercy means.
I'm still
Okay,
mixed on that.
there are elements of that episode that I
God
actually
dang it.
like.
This is part of what I don't
I
like about this mission.
there's elements of that episode I like, parts I didn't like. Um, Missy was fantastic,
Oh,
obviously.
Missy's always fantastic. I think that's like the part about like that entire
Also, the I really like the one-on-one that Davros and the Doctor have.
fuck.
I do like the I choose to believe that Davros was being genuine only because he knows he is experienced with the Doctor enough to know that if there was any ounce of dishonesty in like how he personally feels, then the Doctor would clock it immediately.
Fair
So
enough.
I like to think that he was actually being genuine on his one-on-one.
Okay, so I need to make my way all the way over there. So I cannot jump while in the barrel, which means I have to take every single ramp.
Oh, now you know how Murray feels.
Okay. Also, these guys, if they get too close, just immediately blast you, so...
So anyways, I started blasting.
Anyway, I saw a barrel in my path, and I started blasting. Yeah, the walkways are narrow enough that it's a pain, because they just start... Because their AI will say, huh, there's something in your path, blast it.
Yeah. Hey, at least they're smart enough to know that barrels don't move like that.
Fair. You can keep moving past. Ignore me.
You didn't see anything.
Go towards the light, Sly.
Raymundo, go towards that episode fucked me up as a kid.
It is a
That
great
was such a
episode.
good twist at the end.
Oh, absolutely.
Raymundo is by far the most interesting, which is why he becomes a leader.
My favorite bit is this isn't like I would say a good episode, but I think it's at least one that's worth like talking about. It's the one where they find it's like nobody can use the Shengon Wu for
Oh, because of the comet.
because of the comet, yeah. And Raimundo uses them anyway because his hometown in Brazil is in danger, and he
Yeah,
gets back. Yeah,
yeah, specifically Wuya causes a chunk of the comet to fall off, land in, or like, and start like some sort of natural disaster in Rio, and Raimundo goes to stop it, and it just so happens that uh, it just so happens that's also the week of Carnival, so he celebrates while he's there.
yeah. So he gets back, and everybody's like, Raimundo, you were using the Shengon Wu to go party, and he's like, no, there was actually danger. People were in danger, and they're like, yeah, we don't believe you, because he
Yeah,
is the party dude.
he
Anyway,
is a party dude, and he was wearing he was wearing the mask,
yeah.
the Carnival mask.
Actually, I think that was like one of the Shengon Wu he brought with him.
No, the ones. No, no. I'm pretty sure it was just a party mask.
Maybe I remember he
Uh,
was wearing a mask when he transformed.
he had to wear the helmet. The helmet was forced on him.
Mmm. Oh right, yes. Okay, gotta get up
Uh,
there. Oh, okay. Where's my routing?
the last temptation of Raimundo. Uh,
I see the routing. Okay, that's not too bad. Anyway, I like it because I remember the bit where they like learn about like what actually happened, and they're like, "Oh dang, we really were unfair to him."
yeah, when Dojo like is like, guys, I I found this in Raimundo's room, and it's the newspaper of him stopping the disaster or whatever. Or
It
maybe he turns on the TV and there's a news thing about the disaster being narrowly avoided.
it was something, yeah.
The ones he used was the golden tiger claws to get to
No,
Brazil, and
no,
the sword of
no,
storms.
no. Go any other direction. Go any other direction. It's just straight. Any direction that is not any step closer. Fuck.
Uh, it was a volcanic eruption. That's what it was. He used the sword of storms to cool down the lava.
Damn it. Okay. thankfully I don't have to go too far.
That was a good episode.
Shaolin Showdown had a lot of good episodes.
It did. And its sequel had one episode that, while it's not good, none of the episodes in the sequel series are good, but it was interesting.
I
It's
think
the one where it undoes a lot of character for Omi, but I think that as an idea, it's interesting in that they reveal that Chase Young is uh, one of Omi's ancestors.
dang. You have talked about that before. Honestly, I think
It's
that
the
just shrinks the world, personally.
I think more importantly, it undoes the character development that Omi had, where he finally let go of his need to know where he came from, since that was used against him. Like that was used to manipulate him, like 3 or 4 times throughout the series. Was that dangling over his head, and after the final one, he was like, "Okay, it doesn't matter. My family is here at the temple with my friends." Uh, but yeah, so it undoes a lot of character development of that because the whole plot is Chase Young has an egg and it gets stolen, and he's like, "Well, Omi, I know I know information about who your family is, so if you get me my egg back, I'll tell you." And the information is like, the secret to your family is that they're descended from me.
Who do you think could win in a fight? Chase Young or Jake Long?
Chase Young is technically immortal, okay?
I mean, like, he is still beatable, though.
He is beatable. Okay.
I think the question is, can Jake Long outwit him?
I don't think he'd be able to outwit him, but he would be able to pull a Terry McGinnis and, uh, like pull a Spider-Man where his quips are enough to throw him off guard.
I can believe that. Also, he has the
God,
advantage of flying, which Chase does not have.
I mean, that hasn't. Sorry. Chase can jump high enough.
Fair enough.
Also, he's got the cats.
True, the other ancient masters.
Yeah,
I was always fond of Omi Cat. That was a cute design.
that was. Man, I love the yin yo-yo and the yang yo-yo. I think about it every time that post appears on my dashboard of like, forget evil amulets that make you evil. Give us a cursed amulet that makes you good. Put it on an evil overlord who has to struggle with all the voices telling them to donate to charity and build a new orphanage. I think about that because one of my favorite openings was it was later in the season or later in the series. It was when it was after Wuya like permanently became her flesh form, but was depowered by Chase Young.
Yes,
So
it was her fighting
Kimiko,
Kimiko, yeah.
and they were using both yo-yos, so they were constantly swapping alignments and swapping teams. I think that was a really interesting. I think that was a really interesting
Get into the
gimmick.
fan blades. Fan blades now. God dang it.
One other thing that I really liked was Uh, Good Jack. You remember Good Jack?
I remember that series of episodes. That was good stuff.
Oh yeah.
God
Uh,
dang it.
Good Jack was
Well,
so
this is
to protect him to protect his. I don't remember the series of events, but I just remember he used the ring, Jack used the Ring of Nine Dragons to expunge the good from him in the Yin Yang world, and because of how that works, it resulted in him being far more evil and honestly more of a threat. Meanwhile, there was the good version of him that was, basically a butler at the dojo.
there are a few things with that. I think it had to do with yin yang yo-yo stuff, actually.
Well, it was both the Yin Yang Yo-Yo and the Ring of Nine Dragons. Specifically remember that because it was the like he didn't even realize that he left one of his selves behind. And when he learned, he was like, "Oh, that's why I've been feeling so evil lately."
I can believe that.
Oh, guy, you know what episode was really good?
What?
The the one where he was invited to the dojo to actually like genuinely turn over a new leaf, and they had to do they did the truth or dare game to in the climax, and one of the questions was, uh, "Were you always planning on betraying us, or did you genuinely want to turn over a new leaf?" And he was like, "I was always planning on betraying you," but the game knows that's a lie and punishes him for it.
Dang. That is good stuff.
Jack Spicer is such an interesting character.
Did you know he's voiced by you've seen Terminator 2, right?
Of course, who hasn't?
Obviously, one of the best films ever made. Do you remember
Absolutely.
the red-haired mullet kid from who was like John Connor's friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who voices Jack Spicer.
Huh.
Haha, I'm robbing you through the wall, loser. And he self-emulated. What? Self-emulated.
Emulated.
Emulated.
Yeah.
So I had a thought.
Emulation is fire.
So I had a thought recently.
A dangerous pastime.
Yeah, I have many dangerous pastimes. Um, Anyway, so this one's about horror, mostly. So I was thinking about so you're asked to make a horror thing. Like, what's the scariest body part in your opinion?
Uh, the scariest body part?
Like, there's gonna be a lot of it. It's like everywhere. It's twitching and stuff. What body part do you think would be like the scariest to see?
Honestly, the tongue.
Ooh, the tongue is good.
Like, everyone expects there to be, like, hands or eyes. Like, those are the ones that people expect in horror. But if you walked into a room and there was just a wall of tongues just writhing and reaching and trying to grab at you,
Valid. I mean, that's just the gluttony world in Dante's Inferno.
yeah.
I think you'd actually really like the Dante's Inferno game.
But when you say Gluttony World, my first thought was Gluttony's stomach in Full Metal Alchemist.
Valid.
Yeah, probably. I've just never been a big fan of the Devil May Cry series.
No,
I know, I'm just teasing you. I know it's a God
I
of War
figured you were
clone.
I figured you were fucking with me, but at the same time I was like biting my tongue because I'm like, oh my
Okay,
god,
I know
I am that
there.
actually person now.
No, I was doing that specifically to mess with you because I know I've done it legit the first few times, but I know I have. You have told me enough for me to remember it's a God of War clone.
It's a very good God of War clone.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So Jack Spicer is voiced by one of the kids from the Terminator movie, which is honestly pretty wild. Honestly, I think it's kind of funny that like out of everybody from like the Terminator movies, he just went into voice acting one day.
Huh.
Okay, I
Amazing. You
missed the bit where he
immediately
said
biffed
dart
it.
gun. Okay, I have to shoot the one the electricity is going to. So I have to do top and then bottom.
Or bottom than top. I'd probably aim for the ones that are coming towards.
True.
So you don't have to wait for it to come around. What happens if you break the wrong one?
I probably explode.
Don't do that then. Ugh. I've been drawing a lot
Fuck.
lately.
Yeah, there we go. I ended up
Oh,
hitting one of the other ones.
yeah. I've been drawing a lot. I really like what I sketched out this morning.
I like what you sketched out too.
Yeah.
Haha. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that to come around.
Oh man. Sorry, I all I can think about now is Challenge Showdown. I need to binge watch that show again. It was so good.
Valid. Fuck! I,
Probably do the outer ones first.
yeah, I'll try. It is a little tricky. The outer ones are kind of slow.
Yeah, that's why you attack them while they're coming towards.
Dang it, I was gonna
Well,
say trick shot
don't
if I
try and
hit
crit.
that.
Uh, trick shots will get you killed.
360 no scope, Sly. 360 no scope.
Well, you see, Sly, I don't need a scope. I have aimbot on.
Clearly not, since I'm hitting the wrong ones all the time.
Yeah, Bentley has aimbot on. You don't.
You see, Sly, I play I play Star Lord in Marvel Rivals.
You see, Sly, when I play Overwatch, I always play as Soldier 76.
No, he would play Moira. We all know he's that kind of toxic player. Offense only Moira.
Okay, there's nothing wrong. I played an offense Moira, remember?
I know, and it's very toxic.
I played. Oh god. I, you remember when we played and there was that one asshole who was like, somebody be a healer. Play Zenyatta or Mercy. We need a healer on the team. And so I just swapped to Zenyatta and healed everyone but him. He got so pissed.
True.
I think you were playing Hanzo or Genji.
I do not play Hanzo or Genji, dear God. Do not insult me that way.
No, shit. Who are you
Ironically
playing?
enough.
No, you were playing Reaper.
Yeah.
The Hanzo was the Genji was the one that was complaining about there not being a healer.
Let's
But
Able
I'm pretty sure
Engine.
you were playing Reaper.
I either played a Reaper or, what's her face?
Ara?
No, the shield girl. The muscle one that everybody was gay for a bit.
Oh, the one that's Reinhardt's granddaughter?
No, it's the one that came out. The one who had the energy barrier.
Symmetra.
No, the other one. The big
I
muscly
don't.
Russian one.
Oh, Zarya.
Oh, that was her name. Okay. What was this to be doing here?
Yeah,
Dropping bombs on these?
I guess.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, when you said the Overwatch character everyone was gay for, that did not narrow it down at all.
I mean, fair.
God, we were really good at Pharmacy.
Fair enough. All I can remember is about Overwatch is like the amount of people who got upset when like Tracer was gay.
Eh,
To be fair, I had stopped
Overwatch.
playing by that point.
We God, I miss when Overwatch was good.
It might be good now, I guess.
I'm not.
Apparently they
I'll never know.
completely rebooted Overwatch 2 into Overwatch 1 again.
Yeah, well, The bridge has already been burned. I will hold on to the memories I have, but I do not want new ones.
That's fair. Marvel Rivals is pretty close to like original Overwatch.
I think I'm probably not going to be doing hero shooters in general anytime soon.
That's fair. That's valid, actually.
And what do you expect me to do? Play high guard?
Would you be interested?
No.
That could be fun for the channel. We play High Guard for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it'd just be for a game to match.
Actually, I think they have around 800 players on the usual, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna play high guard.
My opinion on High Guard is it became better after they swapped from 3v3 to 5v5.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard the biggest problem with high guard in general was just that the person that ran the game awards
Jeff Keighley.
decided that, yeah, Jeff Keighley had like gave them a free spot as like the big finisher for everyone to get hype with, and that gave everyone uh
Unrealistic
wrong
expectations.
yeah.
To be fair, I think people were like planning were hoping it would bomb as soon as it would like came out.
Yeah, people were talking about how it was going to be
Concord.
the next Concord.
Yeah, they were never gonna beat that. Like as soon as it got announced to any publicity, I think it was like people were being unfair to it. It is not as bad as people act like it is.
Yeah, like I said, the most I've heard is that it's not uh big showstopper at the Game Awards.
Dang it.
Quality.
All right, I have a gun. I can put
Yeah, why
people to
aren't you using
sleep.
it? Whoa!
This is called the Bentley skip. It is the best move in speedrunning. I just couldn't land it.
Yeah, see, Sly. When I freeze an enemy and then go into arrow time right as I land on them with a shield surf, that launches me high into the air.
Okay. Yeah, I see what they want me to do. They maybe my projectiles bounces. Yeah, I'm not spending forever bouncing just to get one dude. There we go.
Honestly, I'd just go up there and blast them.
And they fire too fast for that, unfortunately.
Uh,
And they have a faster fire rate than me, so they just auto lock and hit me.
that's not good.
You know.
So this is gonna be the finale.
Yeah, ideally. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a
And then we're
rat
going to
in a
be
cage.
playing a game next week that I'll be playing. I am ready to pick up the controller again.
Excellent. You can give me a
And
spoiler, right?
I think you'll like it. I hope.
Endless rage.
Addy is confident you'll like it. I should check to see if you made the assets, actually. I'll do that later.
She
I
still
like the music.
she still needs to line those Spyro things she asked me to make for her.
You made stuff for
Dawn of
Dawn
the
of the
Dragon.
Dragon?
Yeah, she asked me to do those recently. I'm like, you know what? I had time. I had other stuff. I was like,
Show me.
oh, I'll send it to you.
Okay. I want to see them. I like seeing the art that you draw.
Die, Doombots, die!
How do you kill that which has no life?
Oh, you just beating up a gamer.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Honestly,
that quote's
the
from.
South Park episode.
Oh,
South
right, that
Park.
is South Park. Yeah,
Yeah, the World of Warcraft
that is
episode.
such a good episode.
It is. I love that they brought back the man with no life in the recent season.
Oh yeah, to play an ice officer, right?
Yep. You heard about that? Like, if- it was like almost half of them failed an open book test. On there was a written exam where they could use the manual as reference
Oh yeah,
material,
I heard about that.
and like half of them failed.
God, every time I hear anything about ice, it's always like these people with zero training went out in public and made complete fools of themselves, but they still beat up a bunch of people in the meantime. It really is just like senseless cruelty. The cruelty's the point.
Yeah. And what's even more wild is Kyle Rittenhouse w- could did not pass as an ice like he tried to be an ice agent and even he flunked out, which is hilarious. He is less than bottom of the barrel.
I thought Kyle Rittenhouse had decided he was done with all that stuff.
After he got rejected.
No, I didn't hear about the rejection. I thought it was just like he was done with like being like the poster boy for the
No,
okay.
no, he was done trying to apply for, you know,
No. There we go.
uh, position because he tried to apply for multiple, like he tried to enlist in multiple different military, like army, navy, whatever. He flunked out of all of them. Um, and he even flunked out of ice training.
Mm.
But he still glazes them, and every time he does, people point out that he flunked out. He's a piece of shit.
Mm. He is. But at the same time, I'm like, he's like low on my radar of like individuals that I care about.
Yeah, no, the only reason I know about this is because I've seen people dunking on him.
Not a surprise. You get company, Murray. They're just huge ass plugs. That's the funniest visual.
Hey, I love huge ass plugs.
Is acid a descriptor or
No, they're plugs belonging to Mr. Jask, first name Hugh.
Oh yeah, yes. I like it when people call Hugh Jackman like huge jacked man.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
that's
a
always fun.
it's minor at best, but I think it's kind of cute.
It's yeah.
It's also accurate. He is pretty jacked.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman is pretty based in a lot of stuff. I love that despite being, you know, the Wolverine, that uh, he still just wants to do, like, he still wants to just do musicals.
I think he only does like Wolverine stuff to like secure funding for like other projects he
Oh,
wants to do.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I think that's true of a lot of actors with like those kinds of like roles.
Yeah, the roles where they are the main person.
I'll say that. Have you seen Snowpiercer?
Haven't. I still need to.
It's so good,
That's
actually.
one about the train, right?
Yes, it's the train in the snow, and
Is
it
that the one that's is that the one that might take place in the Willy Wonka universe?
that's nonsense.
Or-
But I know the theory.
I think it's a pretty solid theory. Mostly because I like really out there theories.
I haven't actually seen it, but I know it's a theory.
A game theory.
Not a game, it's a
Thanks for
movie.
watching. A film theory.
God, I
Thanks for
remember. I
watching.
remember back when I was in like retail, and like one time, I hear a parent and like their kid arguing, and the dad's like kind of just annoyed, and the kid's like, "But he's always right," and I'm like, "What's up?" And the dad's like, "You know about Matt Pat?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Oh no.
And I'm like, he has interesting theories, but it's clear that a lot of them are more for like entertainment value than actual research. And the kid looks at me and goes, "It's not like that." And then and then the dad just smiles at him.
Oh man, I would have gone on to an autistic diatribe about
Zelda.
every single about why all of his stuff like he, there are so many theories he gets wrong. Not just Zelda, also Hollow Knight.
The Hollow Knight one
Is
in particular is very funny because it's one of like those old theories that was like debunked a million times.
Yeah, it was debunked immediately. Same with Zelda. Like a lot of his theories are ones that are like long debunked, and I think that's the part of it is he does just recycle theories that were popular once but have sort of just
I think a big part of it is the for entertainment value kind of thing, rather than
yeah. Man, I like what Quentin Reviews says about it. Says about him, where uh, instead of providing any evidence, like he provides a theory, talks it up, and then as soon as it's time to provide evidence, he distracts you with a witty joke.
I think it's I think as long as you're like aware that he's like doing it more for like entertainment value than for like actual
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
mean, as a
fine. I think part of the problem is that he just doesn't make that clear, kind of in the same way that like CinemaSins isn't real criticism.
well, the difference is that Cinema Sins genuinely believes the bullshit that he's spewing.
Fair enough.
Matt Pat, from everything I've heard, he's actually a pretty decent dude in person. Um,
I actually watched like some of his like final episodes, and he's like, it's very clear there are things he was actually happy to do because they're actually real theories for once.
really, I should check that out then. I I am glad that he is
He's retiring on
doing
his
pretty.
own terms.
Yeah. Also, he did start a political group to, like a consultation group to try and, you know, help explain important things to the octogenarians who don't know what the fuck a JPEG is.
Okay, so when you say Pokemon go to the polls, decide to do
God.
anything
Okay.
else.
Okay, so I've been listening to the Percy Jackson series. I'm on the Trials of Apollo. I finished book 2 of it the other day, and one of the things they mention, so if you go by straight years, the Lightning Thief takes place in 2005, and it takes place over the course of 4 years. Um, yeah, it takes place over the course of one, two, yeah, 4 years.
All the way up
The
there.
second series, which is the Heroes of Olympus, takes place. The bulk of it takes place 1 year after the first series ends, and then Trials of Apollo starts about half a year after. So, by all means, Trials of Apollo should be taking place in 2010. However, they did mention Pokemon Go at one point, which completely took me out of the books because I was like, wait a second. Pokemon Go was 2016.
Actually, it was like
And the
2015. That's part of why the reference was like so dated.
well, no, it was 2016 is when it But yeah, Pokemon Go to the polls is why I remember that Pokemon Go was 2016.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it started in July 2016.
Fair enough. I was
And
really
yeah,
into it for a while.
oh man, I was into it until the phone I was using broke, and the next phone I got didn't have a gyroscope, so I couldn't take the pictures.
Oof. Fair enough.
Careful, Sly. This place is packed with laser security. First, you'll need to make your way to the far end of this room. Then jump up to the second level to get at the engine room control center.
So one of the things that like the Force like Uber game does that I actually really hate, which isn't their fault, it's kind of probably just like a result of like playtesting to hell. One of the things they
The
do is that
difficult.
okay, if I get hit by one of the lasers, I just take like laser damage.
Time spire jumping. You should be
Yeah.
Um, but in like the fourth game, if I get hit with a laser, it's like, oh, you don't take laser damage, just instantly lose. Yeah, there we go. I
Ah,
fell into the lasers, which is kind of the same thing, but that's like every single laser in Sly 4.
yeah.
Then I'm just gonna wait that out a bit. Fuck. Damn it! I threw off my own groove. You've thrown off the
There's no
Emperor's
Groove's
groove.
grave.
The Emperor's New Groove really is great. I'd actually be down to like playing that sometime.
Oh, the game.
Yeah, like part of a
I thought
movie
that was
game
pretty
license
good.
thing. Apparently, it's a Spyro like.
Yeah, I've heard that. In fact, I heard that from you. I'm pretty sure.
Probably. Or you might have heard it from Addy. Addy watches a bunch of Cat Icarus, and Cat Icarus talked about it a few times when he was doing like licensed movie stuff for Disney.
Fair enough. I don't really hear Addie though,
Valid.
except when she's fucking singing.
Is she singing in the brain?
Hilarious. But no, the so you know how she got a song from
Oop.
Expedition 33 bouncing in my head
Dun, dun,
the other
dun,
day
dun,
or
dun,
the other
dun,
month?
dun, 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 dun,
Da,
dun.
da, da.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun.
she got a song from Eugenics stuck in my head.
Oh boy.
Join forces with us so that we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on her radar. To help her hone in on our position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio towers. Once Inspector Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Clocklot. This is it. We don't have time for another plan. We're almost over Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
You can definitely tell that's like a picture from like an older Clockwork model because the eyes are
Yeah,
yellow.
I see.
Mega jump job. Okay.
Okay, Sly. We need to send Carmelita a radio pulse so she can home in on the blimp. To do that, I'll need you to get on top of 4 very tall towers. They are too big to climb and too tall to jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the R2 button, you'll perform a huge jump. So be careful.
All right, sounds like fun.
Okay, I'll say this at least. Huge ass jump. That's pretty good. It's experimental, Sly. And by experimental, I mean it's prone to exploding.
Yeah. Rivet and rip it.
I
You
think
put
Rivet and,
jet.
hmm?
You put. You put jet fuel in the boot.
That's,
Uh,
God, I remember that. That's from, She-Hulk?
yeah. Okay. That show had its moments that were pretty funny, and I think that the person who makes all the super suits absolutely iconic, and all of his moments are great.
I definitely like when he gets, like, annoyed with, Jennifer. Her name's Jennifer, right?
I just call her She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. Because, he's like, "You're suing me?" And she's like, "It's just my job, please. Don't be angry at me." And he's like,
He just rips her fucking gala dress.
"Ah, yeah."
Yeah, that's the episode that I was quoting because turns out the um, reason why the jet boots
Malfunctioned.
combusted is because he put jet fuel in it instead of a very specific fuel that was lying in the man. You could.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. I thought you were supposed to be sliding.
No, I'm good. At a certain
I thought
angle,
you
it makes you slide, but I wasn't at that
were.
angle,
Okay.
so
Okay. I thought you were like sliding but got stuck.
I can slide if I want to. I can leave my
Yeah,
friends
that's why
behind.
his name's Slide Cooper.
If your friends don't slide, if they won't slide, they ain't no friends of mine. I do like the jump pack because it means I can like use this more.
Oh yeah. Definitely opens up this level.
Nothing makes me happier than, jump pack and glide.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, more video games need a clunk sound when you smack their head against something. Oh, so fun
Yeah,
fun thing. The Never saw Spider-Man game,
I think
the one from the early 2000s,
the PS2.
PS1.
Oh yes, I had that on a demo disc.
Great game actually. Anyway, so there's a cutscene in which Spider-Man is chasing Venom through a building,
Uh huh.
and at one point they have Peter going, "Ow, my head." Um, and it's a voice clip, and because you can't see the interior of the building because it's like a cutscene.
Yeah.
It's a good cutscene. Anyway, to pull that off, what they do is they have a trigger, so that they have a jumping
Oh.
Spider-Man, um, and he's jumping in place. And the idea is that when you get close enough, he goes, "Ow, my head!" But it's a very short-range thing, so yeah. So basically, he does the "Ow, my head" thing.
Like that.
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
You know what would be interesting to play on the channel?
What?
Jersey Devil.
God, that game is so butts. I would love that. I can talk about how
I
the company
I
renamed themselves Ass to Mouth.
I played it on a demo disc.
I don't know if this is almost to get here. Oh, one moment.
Uh,
One moment. All right,
I
I'm
mean,
back.
I could talk about mine.
Oh, cat, you mean?
No.
Don't worry, people. That's a joke you'll never understand. Ideally.
Don't wor- don't worry. There's nothing wrong. It was just an Oreo cake stir.
Hmm.
Try jumping from the blimp.
Maybe I can't reach that.
You can't?
No. Maybe. Yeah. See, like,
Oh,
pulls me
yeah.
back down.
I see.
That's just because of the extreme angle. Whee!
I think you might be able to make it.
No, I don't think I can make it.
Yeah. Why would you even try? It's obviously too far away.
You're very funny.
I know. Too bad you can't jump off of him while he's doing jetpack. Or maybe jump from like that propeller.
There we go.
Oh, nope, there you go. It's just a weird angle.
There we go. Now we're here for the finale.
Aha, it looks like Carmelita has picked up on our signal. She's now headed on an intercept course directly for us.
Carmelita's gunner. I'd gun for her any time of the week. I wonder how many people have seen like fan art of Carmelita but have like no idea what game she's from.
Yeah.
Look, Sly, for once, let's cut the flirty chit-chat and get down to business. I need an experienced tail gunner. Jump in and grab the gun. We've got a bird to take down.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
Alright. Now to kill... Is that the same clockwork asset from the first game?
It might
The
be.
face?
I have a feeling that what happened was that Clockla was a late addition or something with the red eyes, but they'd already finished like most of the assets for like regular Clockwork.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Or like the red eyes were a decision made later after they'd already
no,
like.
I don't mean the red eyes, I mean the face at the top right.
Oh, probably.
Mila's not gonna like that.
Oh, I'm supposed to hit that twice. Sorry, I just sneezed.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Don't think about watermelons.
Their attention. Keep it up. Looking good.
There we go.
This boss fight really needs homing rockets.
Maybe just a little. It is a little finicky.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine doing this without like with the original controls. I inverted these like ages ago because I was like,
Shoot the bird, not the air. Take that, Mila.
Oh my god, Carmelita.
Yes.
I like these little hoops.
the hoops are fun. I definitely think they're a bit obnoxious to shoot between. Because if you hit
Yeah.
them twice, they see. They just reset if you hit them more than once. It's a little finicky.
Nice shooting! All right!
So I think one of the criticisms of Sly 4, which we probably won't ever do for the channel, mostly because it's a lot. I don't want to sit through all that loading, personally.
Fair.
Anyway.
I mean, we are going to be playing Sonic Boom on the channel at some point.
Oh dear goodness.
And we have played Sonic 06.
Fair. So I think one of the issues with Sly 4 is, despite being a pretty good game, actually, the main issue is that they kind of did have to, like, follow up on a joke from, like, the third game.
Yeah?
So the third game ends with, like, one of the characters announcing they've invented time travel. And I think that kind of put them in a corner where they felt they needed to follow up on it, story-wise.
You know, they could... Here's... Oh, God, that was a voice crack.
We're winning!
Sorry, that caught me off guard. Here's my pitch for a Sly game where you have time travel.
I think you already mentioned that one, or at least part of it.
Well, I mean, a different... Instead of just a time heist. Have it be that you can rewind time a short bit, but it also has a cooldown. And you're chasing Carmelita throughout this giant castle. And then she steals the time machine device and is supposed to run away, but glitches out and stands next to a cliff.
I was wondering where you were going with that, and then the moment you said glitch.
That was some terrific shit.
Yeah. Also, there's no block.
Sly, we've got a serious problem here. Lachlan's looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out on us.
Oh no, she stole the battery! The battery they were using as a base. Oh no! Is like the sound of like the sink going crazy picking up?
No, I can't hear it.
Okay.
I'm scared, Sly. Hurry!
I'm scared, Sly. This is the first time in my life I feel like the consequences of my actions are catching up to me.
Okay, I love platforming on falling debris.
Oh, absolutely. And this
Sly
is
could take on Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
So, you mentioned Bayonetta to me the other day.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Funny enough, somebody mentioned Bayonetta to me just out of the blue, and my first thought was Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Last night I was...
Can I make that? I think
I
that's
believe
where they
in
want
you.
me to go. Fuck, I hit part of the environment.
Last night I was co-piloting hard. Biddy said something. And my response, which caught me off so hard, was I said sorry. But not like in a sarcastic, sorry kind of way. And that caught me off guard so much. My actual response was like, what the fuck? That was weird.
Just apologizing for something you had no reason to apologize for.
Exactly. You see, Sly, each and every one of these debris is heading directly towards a village.
Bentley, no.
You see, Sly, a second clockwork has hit the tower.
Okay, I'm legitimately worried, damn it. I wonder if I have the rocket jump still. I wish I had that. That's good stuff.
Why don't you have it?
I probably don't. Yeah, they take it away.
Ah,
It would have been
beans.
useful for this, I'm gonna be honest.
It would be. Did he say he will never speed again?
Yeah, probably. I mean, he is their getaway driver.
Fair enough.
You've seen Baby Driver, right?
Yeah,
It's
it
such a
has one of my favorite jokes.
yes.
The masks, the Halloween masks.
That is so good.
God,
I know, Mike
it's
Myers, the Halloween mask.
yeah. These are Halloween
No,
masks.
these are Michael Myers masks.
Yeah,
No, from
the-
Halloween.
yeah. These are Halloween masks. No, the killer from the movie. Oh, you mean Jason? It's it's such a stupid gag.
It's so funny though.
It is.
That movie is so good. Oh, Bats is great.
Yeah. We
He
should
had enough time to text me a four-letter word. Everybody knows my name ain't Bats. It's over, Theo. Like, I love that. You think they're just talking about bats again, but then it's like, no, they actually just name drop him.
Yeah. We should watch that when I move in with you.
I'd be down for that.
We'll add it to the list.
Want a piece of me? Don't worry. There's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Neela, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again.
We should put Sweeney Todd on the list as well.
Sweetie Todd is
I
so
will be
good.
singing.
Oh, I was singing.
I will. I love that you can see that the metal frame are things you can walk on because they still have the particles.
I mean, the particles are just always there. I think that's just part of like the
I know, but I mean in the cutscene.
fair enough.
I think.
Oh, shoot.
That ain't good. If only you had some sort of rocket jump.
I don't think this is how they expect you to do it, but I'm doing it this way.
Hey. When have we ever done anything the way that's intended? Oh my gosh, she is gonna hit a second tower.
No, she's just gonna hit Paris.
A second clockwork has hit the Eiffel Tower.
We did.
She's getting Paris syndrome. She's crashing out.
Yeah.
Watch
You're
out.
familiar with Paris syndrome,
Still
right?
kicking.
Yeah. Remember I mentioned it when we went to Salem.
Oh, true. Yeah, did you hit you with some Paris
Hey,
syndrome?
at least I'll be able to see Salem on Halloween
True.
this year.
Salem's nice. I think it's a little overblown. But it is fun seeing a bunch of people in costume.
Yeah. And I will have stuff to help me walk without gasping for breath.
Yeah, true. We can probably mix that into your costume.
I actually do have an idea.
Okay? I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your
Open her eyes.
lives. The clock will know revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Clock.
It's time for Bentley's moment.
Oh boy, I've always wanted to. Ow.
I still have my hate ship. You will not defeat me, ever.
It's time for me to destroy. Sly, have I ever told you I wanted to kill Neela? Well, I'm doing that now.
Let's get out of here.
Bentley goes in there, the mouth closes. Behold! Oh.
Glasses.
I was joking. Behold, it's Clockley.
Can't walk.
Well, you see, Sly, I can walk, I just don't want to.
Here we are at the end.
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Claw Gang had been defeated, and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get
Oh my god,
acceptance in the
Bentley's
Claw
dead.
Gang. So she took it out on what was close at hand. The hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic
He was a
that
lich.
Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family.
Oh my god, I love
The release of clockwork would
Sly's
never
ripped
again rise to
tunic.
threaten me
This is
or
a
my children.
great, I love this style, by the
True to
way.
her nature, she informed
Oh,
us that
yeah.
we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined.
The tongue
Oh my
sticking out
God.
is actually kind of funny.
Carmelita's
Yeah.
whole police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do.
They're gonna make
The
out.
ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started
Her
to
hair.
sink in, she began to
I do love
relax,
Carmelita's
and we got to
hair.
talking. We spoke freely
And-
about our
and
previous
Sly.
adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music.
Honestly,
It was like we were on a first date.
her casual outfit at
She showed me the
home,
bottle she'd been
you know,
saving
just
for a
this
special
the
occasion
tank top and the
before arrest.
sweatpants is such a
My heart
vibe.
sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours. A fact I kind of clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper. I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
And then they changed her voice actor again.
I like to think that it's just Sly being unable to remember what her voice sounds like.
So you notice this is a thing some studios do where they'll put names in like typically in just like descending order, with occasionally with like info on what they did. This is to, according to some sources, it's to avoid poaching. Some say it's a humility thing, keeps everybody humble.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact. Bentley does not recover. He is stuck in a wheelchair for the rest of the series.
Ah, Oracle.
No, he still kicks butt.
I mean, not when he can't feel his legs. Was that too far?
Actually, no. Dimitri went on to work as a dance instructor on a cruise ship.
Nice.
I do like this, by the way, where they like tell you what the villains are doing next. Rug outlets across North America. That's a little. The most successful real estate broker in the great Milwaukee area. I love that they're clearly
Amazing.
hypnotized. John Bassan went on to work for the EPA
You know what? Good for him.
and ended up frozen yet again on a rescue mission, saving baby penguins.
Aw, rest in peace.
Don't worry, he'll awaken in like the year 2050 during
Yeah, we'll see during the time heist.
Okay, that's it. You've seen everything. Okay, don't. Okay, you go outside. Okay, I love it when they do
Wow.
this gag. I am personally quite fond of the "go outside, you beat the game" gag.
Yeah, go touch grass.
99%.
Yeah. Anywho, thank you everybody for watching.
Oh,
Definitely check out some of the stuff
Square.
on the.
A thing popped up with a square. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna see it. It's probably gonna. There we go. Oh, that's just credits. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Definitely check out some of the other stuff on the channel. As mentioned, you played Dante's Inferno.
The Inferno of Dante. Yep.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Dante's Paradiso.
Or Dante's Purgatorio. I'm actually sad we
Yeah.
never got a Dante's Purgatorio.
Wait, was that actually going to be a thing?
Yeah, so for the longest time, no, what's the studio called again? Visceral Games was actually trying to like kickstart a sequel, like Dante's Purgatorio and then Dante's Paradiso.
Oh.
And for a while, it looked like it was going to happen, and then EA did an EA, and
God
kept
damn it.
saying no.
Yeah.
Dante's
Well-
Inferno was not the massive seller they were hoping, mostly because it released like a week before God of War 3 did.
Fair.
So if you're planning to play like a God of War like game, which would you rather play? God of War 3 or, Dante's Inferno?
Yeah. Well, anywho, also on the channel is Biddy playing Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Yeah. Check it out. Check out Biddy fighting Ornstein and Smoke.
Schmorenstein and Org.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and also there's my D&D 5e campaign and a fake campaign set in the Percy Jackson universe that our friend Chalky is running. So go check all that out. Comment challenge of the day. What's your favorite episode of Shower Showdown?
That's a good one. I like the Sapphire Dragon one. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I also really like the one with like future Omi, and they start like trying to find like the time travel Shengang Wu early. But the
Yeah.
but the first part of the Wuya two-parter season 1 finale is so good
the
too.
Raimundo go towards the light. That
That's
I'd have
like the prequel to the two-parter. That's like part 1 of the
oh
three-parter.
right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the episode that follows that is really good too, where Omi gets stuck in the past because he because he doesn't have the time travel Wu anymore.
Yeah, wasn't that one the finale, like the series finale? Because
I think it was a two-parter, a three-parter actually.
Yeah, that one was good. There are a yeah, that was the series finale because the reason why he went that far in the past was to stop Chase Young from turning evil.
No. That's a different one. He goes back in time to find a way to stop Wuya, and gets trapped there. And then later he uses the and then later for the series finale, he goes into the future to get the time travel Wu from Futurome, and then has to go back in time, and that's where he tries to stop Chase Young from being evil.
Yeah, sure. I'll have to watch the entire thing
He
over
freezes
again to
himself
remember.
in both, I
Yeah,
believe.
he freezes himself, and one of the things they have to do is find the frozen version from his other time, because them shaking hands is what fixes everything, because their timelines cross.
Yes, that's the series finale. The
Hmm.
I still can't get over
Any
how derpy Sly's eyes look.
Yeah. Anywho, without the way to let's say but good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.